Hi guys, it's me, Jana. I am a Fun Stampers Journey coach, and I wanted to come on this evening and do a card from our current Bloom box, which is a monthly subscription. And actually there's two ways now that you can get the Bloom box. Hey Deborah. And you can do the monthly subscription, which is $24.95 a month, or you can buy it month to month, but you're just going to pay a little bit more if you want to do that, $29.95 a month. Hey Christina. But if you do it month to month, then you can pick and choose which Bloom box you might want as they come available. The thing about it is if you don't have a subscription, they are while supplies last. So, hey Kayla, so you take the risk of maybe, hey Ken, not getting that Bloom box. Anyway, this month the Bloom box set is called Mermaid Kisses, and it's really super cute. I love mermaid stuff. You do need it, Ken. It's adorable. And I live on the coast. Oh, I have a story to tell you too, which I will do really quick, but I live on the coast, so I love everything coasty and mermaids, fishes, all that kind of stuff. So I have to tell you what happened today here. Just up the road from where we live, not too far, there was an accident. Fortunately, everybody is okay. But ooh, this is so gross too. A truck full of those like slime eels. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? They're called some kind of fish, hake fish or something too. I don't know. I'm probably not saying that right. They're gross. Okay, it was full, really full of these slime eels. And it rolled and it like dumped stuff onto cars, like crashed a couple of cars too. And the one car, the picture of it looked like it had been slimed, like in the movie Ghostbusters. It's so gross, you guys. There are eels all over the highway and slime. It's nasty. But you know, I feel like, oh, it's just one of those things that happens here on the coast because we have some funny, strange things happen. But yeah, it is nasty. You could go on News Lincoln County and there's like pictures and a video, and I think you can find that on Facebook, News Lincoln County. Okay, so I'm gonna get going here. I've got my stuff out, so I'm just going to pop my camera around here. Hey, Carol. And so bear with as I get this done here. There, I think that might work. So I have all my supplies out. And this is the cute set. Let me see here. I'm just going to try to bring this up on my iPad here so I can kind of see what's going on. Oh, look, you guys, before I do, there's a picture. Ew, ew. So nasty. Okay. All right. Sorry, I just like to pull this up so I can make sure that I have everything on camera. I think I'll pull this up just a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, so here are the cute mermaid kisses. And of course, I've taken out the one that I'm going to be stamping with, but these are the other two, and I love the cute little bubbles, but that's not on the card that I'm doing tonight. And then there's the Mermaid Kisses and Starfish Wishes. But what we're using is this cute little gal, and then the sentiment that says Sweet Hello, and the starfish. And I've put them both on here because I wanted to use this block for both of them. So the colors on this, well, in this whole grouping of cards are that we're doing tonight in particular: Tangerine Fusion, Cool Pool, Orange Creamsicle, Whipped Cream, which is our white, and Beach Breeze. I also am going to be using Beach Ball, which is this pretty blue color here, because I don't have yet the clear embossing powder, so they gave an alternate way to do the background. On this card it was stamped using the big dauber with the clear pigment ink, and then gone over with the clear powder and heat embossed. But since I don't have the clear powder, I'm going to do the alternative somewhat. I'm going to monkey with it a little bit, but what the alternative method was to stamp it in the Beach Ball and then immediately go over it with Journey Glaze with your dauber. And that would take a while to dry, so I'm just going to stamp it in the Beach Ball, and then I decided I'm going to do some flicking of the sparkle silk, because you guys know I love the sparkle silk. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So I'm going to move some of this out of the way here. And I think I always like to fold my card base first. I kind of start from the bottom up usually instead of starting with the top layer. We probably all have a method to our madness of how we go about doing things, I'm guessing. So I am just going to start by folding my cardstock and making my card. And I can set that aside. And then next I'm going to do this base. And I've got the Beach Ball here, and this is the large dauber. I love these things. And then I'll put the small one up so you can see the difference in size. This one's really tiny and really great for going around the edges of your card. And so I'm just going to start. So once you put to make your circles, once you put it down, you better have it where you want it, because it's not like you're going to be, you know, brushing it around or whatever. You want nice round circles. It's always a good idea to go off the edge. Uh-oh, how did I get ink on my finger? Who knows? This is a juicy pad. Okay. I'm happy with that. And I think I will go ahead and do my sparkle silk now, so I can just set that aside and let that dry, because that ink is really wet. So how many of you are doing RG Presents this weekend? I'm excited. All day fun with Richard on the TV and the other Journey crew. It's going to be fun. Hey Eva. Okay, I'm going to set that aside and let that dry a bit. And then I need to follow along on my directions here. Let's see what the next step is. Okay, stamp the smaller mermaid with stars in her hair onto whipped cream cardstock with the black licorice ink and color using the Journey Color Splash pencils. And then I know I have to also stamp a little starfish on here. So I have to leave room for that. Oh, she's so cute. Woohoo! Love it. Alright, let's just go ahead and do the little starfish while I'm at it. There we go. And then I got out the colored, these are the Color Splash pencils. And the numbers are 9, 10, 13, 23, 40, and 41. Now I know probably most of you will take your pencil and put it on your block and do this with the water, right? But I actually just like to color with them and then go back over with the water. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think I will start with her skin. And since you're going to be, since this is a watercolor look, you don't have to be like really perfect about your coloring. Just want to get the color on there. And then I will go back over with my water brush. Oh, sorry about the quiet times. I know I should be talking or telling you a story or whatever. When I am coloring things, I tend to get sort of wrapped up in what I'm doing. Okay, now see how it looks on here? It's just kind of darker and lighter. It looks like there's some blue on the tail and then her hair. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of pick some areas, again, not being too particular. I have to say, I love Fun Stamper's Journey, the pencils, because the lead, especially in these watercolor pencils, I've had some other watercolor pencils and they don't even compare to these. The lead was like really hard. they, if you wanted to color directly onto the paper like I'm doing, it left like sharp lines, and so then I tended to not really use them. I wasn't too impressed with watercolor pencils. So when I went to buy the pencils from Fun Stamper's Journey, I was kind of debating what to get, because I also had other regular colored pencils, the Prisma colored pencils. Okay, so I've always loved those, and I thought, why do I need Fun Stamper's Journey pencils? Well, because I'm a Fun Stamper's Journey coach, I need to be using the products. If you know, so how can I sell them to other people if I don't use them myself and know how they work? Well, I love them. Again, both the Color Burst and the Color Splash. The quality is really high quality, you guys. They are great pencils, and I haven't looked back at all since I purchased them. I don't regret it whatsoever. Sorry, like I said, I get wrapped up in the coloring part. The lead in the watercolor pencils is pretty much like the lead in the regular colored pencils. It is not that sharp, hard lead, and so it makes them so much easier to color with and kind of blend if you are one that blends. I'm definitely not a professional colorer, as you can see, but the point of it is to have fun. And I hope when I go to put the water on this that I don't mess it up. We'll see. Okay, she's got a little headband. What'd they do with that? Kinda just looks like it might be part of her hair. Like a little braid. And the stars are blue, so I'll come back in with blue for that. Anyway, back to the pencils. If you're on the fence about whether or not to get them, get off the fence because they're great. I like them. Okay, so since I've already got my dark color on there, I am just going to come in with the lighter color and fill in. Again, since the water's going to spread the color around, I don't have to be perfect here. Besides, I kind of like the highlights of where the white is. Gives it more that kind of fishy scale look, I think. I need to grab a pink out, I think, and so I can color her cheeks. So cute. Little mermaid. Oh, I missed under her armpit. Okay. All right, let me grab a pink. This is how the watercolor pencils come, and so do the Color Burst. There's 2 layers, like that. I'm going to grab this pink one and do her cheeks. Too cute! All right, fingers crossed. Oh wait, I'm going to color the starfish while I'm at it. And I'm guessing that is what these brown colors are for. Oh, and there was the option with the subscription to get the dies. Well, I did not take advantage of that right away because I had bought so much at convention. But then I decided I really wanted them, so I went ahead and ordered them, and they were still available, so that was cool. But I didn't get them yet, so I'm gonna have to cut these out. But that's okay. We have a really cool aquarium here. Remember the whale from the movies, Willie? He was in our aquarium. I stood and bawled as the big airplane hauled him away. That was so sad. And anyway, our county is in, people are into doing the whole painting rocks, and then you go hide them for people to find. I love that. So I thought that really looked like fun, so of course I had to get into painting rocks too. And I painted a starfish on one of them. And I thought the perfect place to leave that one was at the aquarium. So my husband and I drove around one evening after I had painted a few and went and hid them. It's not like you're really hiding them, it's more like you're just placing them for people to find without looking too hard for them. And so I left the starfish one kind of by their entrance, where one of the entrance signs were. But that's really fun to do, paint the rocks and leave them for people to find. And then we have a Facebook page where if you write on the back of them, like here it's Lincoln County, so the Facebook page is called Lincoln County Rocks, and you just write on the back of them for the finder if they want to, when they find the rock, to go in and post a picture on the Facebook page, and then they can keep it or re-hide it. Only one of the ones I have put out there so far has been posted, and that was one that I had done in honor of our youngest son Ryan, who passed away in 2009. So that one got posted. But like I said, it's lots of fun. This isn't coming out too bad, you guys. It just kind of blends the color around a little bit. And I will be done with this part here in a jiffy. And then I can cut these out. I like how those two brown, what kind of looked like brown colors, are coming together to really look like the colors of starfish. That's cool. All right, I'm going to call that good. And I'm going to grab my little detail scissors here and cut her out. These are the best scissors. If you don't have any, they are self-sharpening and non-stick. They are so sharp and they are fabulous. Okay, let's see. It doesn't look like they got too detailed with cutting into there, and she's going to be on a white background anyway, so I am just going to make it pretty easy here. It is Friday Eve, you all. One more work day for me. And then I will get to spend Saturday with the RG Presents. I've got one gal coming over to hang out here at my house, and we will be stamping. Sorry if you can hear my dog whining. My husband is out painting on our house outside, so she can probably see him out there and would rather have him be in the house with her. Oh, I am not the best of fussy cutters. Okay, one more. It's a good thing I'm getting the dies. I don't know if you can hear her. She does this announcing when we come home. So if hubby's home first and I come in, she announces that I'm here, and vice versa. So I heard the door open and close back there, so I think he has come inside. All right, there we go. Everything there is stamped out. Now let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the sentiment. And that's going on there. And the instructions are to flag the ends. go. And then we're going to take Tangerine Fusion and the small little applicator and give it a little bit of color. Okay, there's that. Now I think all we have to do is just put her all together. Oh, I can see sparkly all over now from the sparkle silk, and that is okay. So we'll bring back in this blue panel, get some adhesive on it here. And then I'm going to just kind of lay these around so I can see how I want them. What did I do? Use the wrong one for the greeting? Maybe I did. I don't know what that other piece was for. Maybe that was what I was supposed to stamp the starfish on. Oh well. I thought I had 5 little sequins. I'll have to grab another one. Oh, there it is. I knew I did. There we go. Okay, so this is going to go there, and like that, and like this. I just kind of wanted to get these positioned so there was enough of the colored bubbles sticking out there. She's going to go there. I want to see if this is going to be too big. I think it is. Sorry, but I am going to do that real quick again and do it on this smaller piece. Sorry to make you watch this part again. I'll try not to be too slow about it. Alrighty then, that'll be better. So to put the little bubbles on, I'm just going to use some of our craft glue. I have to say I love this stuff. I know I say that about everything, but it's true. And what's nice about the glue is you have a little bit of wiggle room to move it if you don't get it down right the first time, or you just need to adjust it a little bit. Oh, I guess I should do the white one also. Okay, I'm going to bring my directions back in here real quick and see. Did that, did the colored circles. Oh, the thread. Okay. So let's see, since we are going to be popping up the mermaid, I usually like to hold my thread in place with a foam square. Oh, she is just too cute. Okie dokie. Now it says to place the sentiment banner on top of the mermaid using a journey foam square to hold it in place on the right side. That makes sense because we already have her popped up. So I've just put it right there on that end. And I'm going to put it at an angle, I think. I kind of like it like that. And then I'm going to get my Journey Glaze out here. Have my handy dandy pen. Wow, I really got some dried up in the tip of it that time. Alright, let's see if that worked. And put my little sequins around. Where do I want them? I really like the sparkle silk on there, I have to say. Alright. think I got too big of a drop there, but it's all right. Oops. Okay. Look at her for a second while I go tell my dog to quit chewing on her fur. Don't do that. Don't chew. I really think she's allergic to grass, and it's really kind of hard to keep your dog off the grass, and so then she chews on her fur. Okay, wait, I wanted to put some glaze up here, a little bit on the, if I can get it to come out without, there we go, on her little stars. Now it says to put it all on her tail. What's it say? Apply Journey Glaze to sentiment, mermaid tail, top, star hairband, and cheeks, as well as the 3 starfish. I will put it on her cheeks, maybe on the little dots on her top. And let me get the starfish on there. What did I do with them? There they are. And I'm going to use the small foam squares to pop them up. Let me take my pen again and this will make them nice and shiny. I'm going to leave it at that, you guys. I don't tend to get real carried away with the glaze. So, there she is. I think it turned out really cute. Really like the added sparkle of the sparkle silk on there. And I'm happy with her. That was fun. Fun, fun, fun. And then the other cards that you can make in the kit, you can see this is the one that we just did, and then there's, I love her, I love that kind of pink and, or light peach and blue the way they did her tail there, and that one, and this one. So I have those 3 cards yet to make in the kit. Let me just flip this around and get you back up here where I can say goodbye to you. Well, there, I did it again. I am so bad about flipping that thing. So now I just have to hold it. Now I'll be wiggly and jiggly. Anyway, thanks for spending almost an hour with me making this card. It was fun, and I encourage you to give our monthly bloom box a try and see what kinds of things you can create. Hey Whitney, hey Karen. Oh Karen, now you know what I do at home in the evenings. This is me being silly live on Facebook. Karen is one of our new co-workers where I work, and soon I will be leaving there. Anyway, thanks for joining me this evening, you guys, and I will see you again. Like I said before, the other thing I want to show you soon is the jelly plate. And that is going to be lots of fun. So probably I will do that next week. I will see you then. Bye. Have a good evening.